Today I'm creating what we call a fertility bracelet, and they're very pretty. I've seen some ugly ones, but I try not to make ugly ones. I don't like to make ugly stuff. One of my friends is trying to get pregnant, and I sort of jumped on the bandwagon. She's had all her tests and everything came back fine, and it's just a matter of relaxing and letting nature take its course. So years and years and years ago, I had a friend who actually spent 6 years trying to get pregnant, and she had the fertility testing and everything came back normal for both her and her husband. So we were doing some research on what she can do to help relax, if she should take a yoga class, something to give her that little kick. And we, in addition to a lot of other, things that she did do, I created a fertility bracelet for her. So I was looking at the crystal collection for, to see which ones were good quality and this and that, and the woman who was working there told me to stop. And she told me to pick up a stone, which I did. She handed me like a bin of polished stones, and I picked one up like she said. She asked me why I picked that stone up. I said, I don't know, I liked it. She goes, there's 100, 200 stones in this bin. Why did you pick that one? And I started thinking about it, and it wasn't because it was so pretty. There was something that attracted me to the stone. And it's something that's attracted me to stones all my life. Some of them not even being pretty, just interesting. So I said to her, she said to me, well, that's the energy of the stone, and you were meant to have that stone. And I found that very interesting because in all the years of my rock collecting and everything, why do I pick up one stone over another? And it is because I am attracted to that particular energy of the stone. The woman then showed me a large amethyst cathedral. She asked me to put my hand into the cathedral, which is just dome-shaped crystals of amethyst, and I did. And she said, those who are very sensitive to the energies of stones will be able to feel it. She goes, what do you feel? And this particular cathedral was extremely energetic. And I was actually able to feel vibration when I had my hand inside of it. And when I took my hand out, the vibration stopped. And that's what really got to me and said, okay, there's more to this than just, some, nonsense that people make up. And that's what brings me to my friend. Years later, my friend had wanted to get pregnant, and she had been trying for like 6 years. And we decided, after she had all the tests and everything came back normal and the doctors just didn't know why she wasn't getting pregnant, I said to her, well, why don't I put a bunch of stones together and we'll create a bracelet just for her. It's just an art project for me, and I will, you can wear this in the energies of the stones. Now, some stones, such as moonstone, are very in tune with fertility. And here are some examples of moonstones. And they've got like a bluish hue to them. They're really very pretty. And this is the most powerful fertility stone when you wear this. So I put it together. Rose quartz is another one that's very powerful when it comes to fertility. And just different aventurine, amethyst, citrine, they're all considered fertility stones. I put this bracelet together for her. And after waiting 6 years to get pregnant, I think she got pregnant in 2 months. And that could have been coincidence. So what she did was she didn't want to wear the bracelet every day. She put the bracelet under her mattress. Now remember, she had took her 6 years the first time. 3 months after that baby was born, she got pregnant again. She forgot the bracelet was underneath her mattress. She had another baby, which was great. And then she had another baby at the 3-month mark, when that child was 3. She did this, and I'm not joking, 5 times in a row. She never had a girl. She had all boys. And we kind of laughed about it, because when she eventually remembered that the bracelet was underneath there, or she was changing it wasn't under the sheet part, it was under between the mattresses. So when she was changing out her mattress, she found it. And she called me up. She was like, "Oh my God," and it's all blue stones. Just so happens those were the stones the color of the stones we used. And I was like, "Well, see." So before I start putting the bracelet together for you, the bracelet itself is not hard to make. It's just getting the combination of stones right. And what you want to do is try to work in threes. Not every one of these have 3, but I try to put 3 beads on each link, because 3 in numerology is the number for fertility. It's the luck number for fertility. So I'm working in 3s. Some people just string beads. Now I'm going to leave a link in the description box to a list of the stones that I recommend for this. I don't want to make this video so long that you have to write things down. I'll write it out for you so that you can go to the bead store. Try to choose a bead store that's also a lapidary shop. Lapidary shops tend to have more of the real beads, and you can ask the people who are working there which beads that they recommend as far as real versus simulated. I have different beads here. Some of these are simulated and some of them are real. The real ones I call my working stones, and the simulated ones are just the pretty ones. You always, the things that I do highly recommend is that you have amethyst, you have rose quartz, and plan to use moonstone. Real moonstone, not the glass moonstone. And in a lapidary bead shop, you should be able to get the real stuff. You're going to need a head pin and 3 beads. You're going to string the head pin with the 3 beads. This one's quartz. Okay, and then you're going to push it back with the round nose pliers. Hold it so that this is facing away from you, and push it around till it's towards you. You're going to go to one side. You're going to wrap it around the wire on the bottom 2 times. And then clip this off, a little end. Straighten it out. Okay, now with this very little, there may be a little tiny bit of a wire that's a little bit sharp. You just tap it down. This one really doesn't have too much of it. You're all done. I'm using a full rose quartz one. This is natural stone, and this is one of the working beads. And I'm gonna just put that right in between the ones that I just put on. Get the right link. 1, 2, that's this one. And just close it up. And as I said, I'm going to put a little jewelry solder on it when I'm done. Now I'm going to just keep going until the bracelet is finished, and then I'll come back. And then we'll talk about some of the properties. Okay, so I finished the bracelet. I hope she loves it, and I wanted to just go over with you some of the things I included in here that you might not notice. First, just from a design perspective, I don't know whether she's going to want to wear this as an anklet or on her wrist. You want to increase the amount of time that somebody can wear it, because you don't dress the same every day to wear the same bracelet every day. So she can hook this into the links. The links are large enough that you can lobster claw it into any one of these links, and it opens up and it can become an anklet. And when she wants to wear it as a bracelet, she just tightens it up, clips it onto here, and this becomes like a little dangly. And she likes turtles, so I included a little turtle charm at the very end to finish this off. Okay, so I wanted to show you some of the actual working stones that are on here. Okay, so over here we've got some quartz and amethyst. These are the pearls. Those aren't working stones. The quartz would be. Here's another glass. Here's some jade with the pearl. Jade is a protection and a fertility stone, and it aids in actual childbirth, for healthy childbirth. And these are just glass. Here we've got some citron. This is a light colored citron. It came with the amethyst that I purchased in the string. Citron is another good stone for pregnancy, and it works the same way as amethyst, which increases fertility also. Rose quartz brings on unconditional love, increases fertility, and it also is a stone to heal past like love. So if you've had miscarriages, or it helps the pain of that. This is some creamy aventurine. Aventurine comes in many different colors, and I've included several different colors. That's why you need to go to a lapidary shop. Here's some rose quartz, moonstone with amethyst. Moonstone helps to regulate the menstrual cycle. It also it purifies the connection between the goddess and the moon. And all these stones work by vibration and Earth's energies. So that's a very important stone to have, is the moonstone. And it comes in like a pink, but I like the white with the blue hue in it. I have some more moonstones on here. More with the citron. And as you can see, it's a nice working bracelet. Everything should go nicely with it. And now here I'm going to start a keychain to go with this, so when she's not wearing the bracelet and she's got her keys, she'll be fine. She'll have it. She can also put the keychain underneath her pillow, which is what my friend did. She put it under her pillow and she allowed it to work that way at night. Here's two others that I'm going to include in there. This is rhodonite. So those are going to go on that bracelet. Okay, so you see where I'm going with this. You can make them as complicated as you want. The only thing that I do, and this is very important, is to cleanse them. Okay, cleansing these bracelets are very simple, and I do it in the most simple ways and easiest ways I can. I just wash it in sea salt. Once you wash it in sea salt, it helps to clear any negative energy that might have been associated with these stones before you got your hands on them. And to charge it, so that purifies it. And then what I do to charge it, to bring the vibrations back and strong, is I just leave it outside in the moon. Better during a full moon, but not necessary. The moon shines every night. And I just leave it out so that the moon shines down on it, and that energizes it. And that's as simple as it gets. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give me a like, send me a comment. If you don't believe in it, go ahead. If you know other people, who have used crystals, let me know about it, and we'll discuss. If you have any questions, just write them in the comments below. Bye-bye.